protégete durante la pelea todo el tiempo. And most importantly, protect yourself at all time. Trunks are good here, trunks are good there. Buena suerte. Good luck.
It's not just that their first fight ended in a draw. It's that it was so good, everyone wanted to see it again. Can the rematch top the original?
Wait for the opening bell, and now here they go. Will it be round 13 of the first fight, or will it be round 1 of a different fight? Golovkin starts off with the jab, by far his most effective weapon in the first fight. Canelo tries a left hook. Golovkin blocks it with his right glove and fires a couple more jabs. Body shot by Canelo.
Canelo already not giving up much ground, Jim, like he did in the first fight. He's coming out being more aggressive and coming forward, as a matter of fact, circling more, like he thinks he's the puncher.
Perhaps trying to send a psychological message to Triple G.
Golovkin keeping that right fist very close to his chin, already picked off a whistling left hook from Canelo. Conscious of that hook.
And this could be dangerous for Canelo if he runs into a big shot by Golovkin, because Golovkin is the middleweight and the bigger guy normally.
This is a tactical round so far. If there's an edge, it's Golovkin landing his jab, just as was the case in the middle rounds of the first fight. Canelo reaching with a left hook, hasn't made it connect yet.
The tactical fight favors Canelo, the counterpuncher, and the more kind of mobile boxer.
And now Canelo gets a jab through Golovkin's guard. Golovkin goes back to the jab twice more. Jab, jab, jab. Golovkin hasn't thrown a power shot. Blocks the right hand with his left glove.
Pressure fighters often take a round or two to get going, and Triple G is a pressure fighter.
Minute 13 to go in the round. Canelo lands a jab to the chest, pushing Golovkin back just a little bit. But the most important punches so far have been Golovkin's jabs upstairs. Now there's a good one by Canelo.
Both guys are landing some really good jabs, Jim, and Golovkin is using his jab to keep Canelo at bay, but Canelo is trying to stalk him.
So far, the grudge and the bad blood has resulted in a disciplined, tactical fight early on.
But with Canelo a little heavier on his front foot than is normally the case.
Yes, he is.
And that's something Golovkin might want.
That's exactly what he wants, Jim. This is playing right into Golovkin's favor, I believe.
And now Golovkin tries a right hand as Canelo continues to lean in toward him. A much more aggressive Canelo Alvarez than we expected to see in the early going. Golovkin looking to take advantage.
Golovkin hasn't tried to go to the body yet either, but he's fighting a different fight because Canelo has changed. Canelo didn't come out and stalk like this in the first
Only
fight.
10 seconds left in a tactical round. Golovkin again snaps Canelo's head back with a jab.
Campana.
Good. All right, be happy, and be aware. You see, he's being more careful than last time. All right, he wants to catch you with one shot, yeah? One shot right here. Guard here, flex your waist here, like this.
Very, very good. Deep breath. Towel bend. Very, very good. Make sure we keep that jab on him. A little more feint. And when you back up, stay down again. Okay, stay down.
Someone who evaded our celebrity package at the beginning, LeBron James, along with his lifelong friend, Maverick Carter. And now we go to round 2. I titled the first round Respect. They showed enormous respect for each other in round number 1. If I had to pick a winner, I'd say Golovkin won it with the jab, but Harold Letterman differs with me and gives the first round to Canelo Alvarez.
The issue is, even when Golovkin can win a tactical round, we saw in the first fight, Canelo was getting some of those rounds on the judges' scorecards. And everyone agreed Golovkin had to be more aggressive. So far, he's been less aggressive.
The jabbing contest continues as we go into round 2.
Redness around Golovkin's right eye.
Yes, from that hook. Good uppercut by Golovkin.
Golovkin with a deep amateur background, the silver medalist in the Olympics, a dominant international amateur, does have the skills to control a fight with the jab.
Yes, he does. But good shot.
Hard left hook by Canelo. Hardest punch of the fight so far. So Canelo draws first blood in terms of landing a meaningful power shot. And now Canelo lands a jab. And he stays aggressive in round 2. Still a little heavier on that front foot than we might have expected.
Three-punch combination. Good three-punch combination by Canelo.
Canelo's getting loose.
Good answer back by Triple G, though.
Right hand over the top by Triple G.
It's not that Golovkin can't box in the middle of the ring. It's why would he want to?
Great body shot by Canelo.
Hoping that he can get Canelo to open up and land something big, Max. He wants Canelo comfortable.
Triple G's face is starting to really mark up.
And Canelo is not giving him any ground, so he can't back Canelo back if Canelo won't back up.
They're hooking
lands a couple of left hooks.
The question, the old adage in boxing is don't hook with the hooker, Roy. Who's the hooker here?
Canelo. By far, because he's got a hook to the head and to the body. But Triple G has a big hook, too. Don't get it wrong.
Cut over his right eye, it looks to me, in the corner of his right eye, Triple G.
A good body shot.
Now Canelo, or Triple G opens up and throws some power shots.
Good jab again.
His jab is working early.
Yes, it is. A beautiful thing early. Canelo wants power shots.
With the left hook. Ducks under another shot.
Oh, good shot.
Good body shot by Canelo. Knocks Triple G back. Body shots already. Canelo with a 5-0 edge.
Good hook.
Left hook lands for Triple G. And another one.
Two heavy-handed guys exchanging real big shots.
Some really big shots, Max.
Triple G jabbing here to try to put the round away. The Canelo's landed some hard shots in center ring as they continue to stay with each other in center ring.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Let's make it fun. Let's knock his ass out, all right? Okay, a little water, Ben. Don't give him so much respect. Okay, throw that jab and stay tight and then counter from that. Even if it's single shots, that's okay with me. Okay, don't worry about the combination right now. Just pound it. All right? Okay. Okay, a little grease, man.
Все, Дэн, ниже, только сам, давай, поддерни, все. Качай, побыстрее, качай и бей, правой тоже попадай.
Here you see Canelo giving a fake jab and a lead left hook right there because Triple G thought the jab was coming. He went for the jab and Canelo landed the best hook of the night so far.
Power punches through round 2. Both fighters have landed 10. Canelo 10 out of 24. Golovkin 10 out of 21. Power shots. Jabs. Golovkin has clearly landed more.
I don't know if it's flowing, but the right eye from that hook, there's a dark, deep red mark in the eye, in the corner of the right eye.
But Abel Sanchez did not treat it as though it was a cut, Max Kellerman. Well, apparently there's no blood flowing there. Abel Sanchez simply talked to the fighter and did nothing with regard to his eye.
Yeah, there's blood. It just may not be external yet.
And there's
something going on.
And one thing Abel did tell him was not to he's giving him too much respect. And that's saying something because he doesn't want him backing up from Canelo this much. And Golovkin can't seem to do nothing about it yet.
Body shot by Canelo. He continues to lead in that category. Uppercuts from both fighters. Canelo's was the harder of the two.
Canelo disciplines aggressive fighters because it's not just that he counters with stinging force.
Shock. He puts shock on those punches, man.
And Abel's essentially telling Triple G, I know it's not easy, but you got to get in. You got to be aggressive, more aggressive.
Good try by Canelo. A good slip by Triple G. Beautiful slip by Triple G.
Copy box numbers, Golovkin throwing and landing more now. 10 more landed punches, 35 more thrown punches so far in the fight. And a lot of those numbers, just as in the first fight, coming from the jab.
Guys, Canelo had success in the early rounds of their first fight, but it feels like his punches are doing more damage in the early rounds of this fight.
They are, Max.
Well, he's definitely more aggressive. He's leaning on his front foot. He's not backed up against the ropes. Triple G hasn't really gotten Canelo to the ropes a single time. That left hook missed. That left hook missed as well.
Triple G landed a good right hand on Canelo just a minute ago, though. Really good right hand.
Okay, Triple G's getting his shots in, plenty of them. But Canelo is the confident fighter in there right now.
Now Triple G lands another right hand behind the jab. Misses with the left hook, comes back with the second one and grazes Canelo. Triple G is letting his hands go more than in the first fight at this moment.
And that jab is causing Canelo some problems, Jim.
And generally throughout his career, when Triple G lands those heavy shots upstairs, guys fall. Roy, you wonder what effect it has on him psychologically when Canelo takes those shots.
It has a big effect on him. You see him breathing hard already, Max. He's not really used to that happening to him. He's breathing very hard. Canelo seems very composed. If Canelo lands some good body shots here, it'll be really good for him.
But you see the margin by which Triple G is landing more headshots. Judges see headshots. They don't always see body shots nearly as well.
That's true, but the body shots will be more effective for the long haul.
Agreed. And it's something that Triple G must have felt he needed to do more of in this fight, but he isn't doing it so far.
Breathe. How are you feeling, son? Good.
Toma aire primero.
Breathe first.
Dale agua.
Water now. You're going good. The fight is going good. Just like that. Just like that. You're pushing him back and he doesn't know what to do. But you've got to be careful, right? Remember, he's a one punch. He's a puncher. So you've got to be careful. One punch can end the fight. Jab him. Feint him. Top it on the bottom. Now we wanted to catch you on this side because you throw the same way. Feint and throw 2 times. Touch the body, touch the top.
He see Triple G coming in, throwing a good up jab that was probably one of his best straight-on punches of the night. Stirred Canelo up a little bit and made him uncomfortable.
So far, guys, however you have it scored, like when we were watching Andre Ward and Kovalev, Canelo's winning the story of the fight so far, however you have the round scored.
While Triple G is winning the CompuBox numbers of the fight. And now let's check in with our unofficial ringside scorer, Harold Letterman, to see how he scored the first 3 rounds. Harold?
Okay, Jim, I got a 29-28, 2 rounds to 1, Canelo Alvarez. Jim, I thought Canelo started out a little bit stronger, landed the hardest shots. You know, close rounds, not easy to score. I wouldn't argue if one of the judges had it going the other way. But I've got a 2-1, 29-28, Canelo Alvarez, very, very close.
Left hook lands for Triple G. Couple of attempted right hands for Golovkin. Now Canelo is beginning to up his punch count. He hadn't been throwing as many as Golovkin, but he is in this round.
When Triple G lands his punches clean, they tend to be straight punches. Canelo's landing the crooked punches clean.
Yep.
Uppercut lands for Triple G.
And good body shot by Canelo at the same time.
It's a trading fight, just as was the case in the first fight. And both guys are continuing to show amazing chins.
Amazing chin, but Triple G's using a very good jab that's giving him a little bit of an advantage, I feel.
These are just devastating shots.
Another good body shot for Canelo. He's got all the, and there's a body shot for Triple G. That's what he needs to do more of, or at least in the eyes of many boxing experts, what he should do more of.
I don't think Triple G is used to this pace, though, Jim, and he's not used to having to back up like this. So Canelo's still in a good spot as long as he don't get caught with nothing big. Because like Max said, he's really still winning the story of the fight because he's fighting where he's comfortable. Triple G is not fighting in his comfortable fight. And he's doing a good job of winning the fight with that jab, though.
Triple G's throwing more punches than Canelo, partially because Canelo's making him throw more punches with his forward pressure.
Yeah, exactly. like by design for Canelo.
But so far, guys, we're in the 4th round. Triple G has not gotten the head of steam going. He has not created any real forward momentum, any sustained momentum. He's not put his punches together. He has isolated moments, and then Canelo comes back and counters.
Like that.
And it's Triple G circling the perimeter. It's not like it's the 1st round. We're in the 4th round.
Oh, good shot.
Great body shot by Canelo. And his body work is a difference between the two of them. Triple G tentative and short with the uppercut.
Usually when a fighter lands a big body shot in a fight like this, the other guy comes right back with his own body shot. Triple G did not.
He comes back with jabs. And he's still landing a stiff jackhammer jab.
How, man? Okay, you're backing up a couple times too many, okay? Now when you throw that good jab, give me a jab right here too, okay? And you gotta be lower with those shots. You understand?
Yeah.
Lower.
Yes.
I don't want them on top.
Got it.
There.
Max, I'm gonna tell you about this uppercut right here. See this uppercut Triple G lands?
Yep.
Watch the body shot that he missed. Luckily, Canelo missed that body shot, or we might have had a down fighter that round. But that was a beautiful uppercut landed by Triple G, but it's lucky for him that Canelo missed that body shot.
The body shots Canelo is landing so far are the kind of shots that take the fight out of an opponent.
Yes.
Canelo's girlfriend and daughter at ringside. And now we go to round 5 of the scheduled 12 CompuBox numbers. Golovkin has landed 23 more total punches. He has thrown 80 more total punches so far through round 4.
And I think Canelo has a little cut over his left eye. I saw him working on in the corner.
Triple G had the red spot over the right eye. And now Golovkin lands his jab right on the left eye of Canelo, where you see a cut, Roy Jones.
Yeah, there's blood on his beard from that cut.
I mean, Triple G seems determined to take the hook upstairs away from Canelo, but he's given him the hook to the body and everything else.
Canelo doing something to Triple G that Triple G has never seen before, Jim. He's constantly stalking him like that. Triple G is not used to this type of a fight, trust me.
Roy, it almost looks like Triple G is going to have to do something to change the momentum of this fight.
He is, or he's going to run out of gas because it looks like he's fading fast. And that's why I was telling you earlier about being in Big Bear all the time, you lose the true advantages of it. Good uppercut, good hook by Triple G.
Trading jabs. Almost the entire fight has been fought in the center of the ring. So far, we haven't seen the profile we saw so much of in the last fight, with Canelo on the ropes and Triple G stalking him. Canelo stayed in the center of the ring because Canelo is stalking just as much as Triple G. It is Canelo who is the come-forward fighter tonight, and that's an odd tactic for a counterpuncher, but he's making it work in the early going.
Canelo
and forcing Triple G to work.
Canelo said he's been training for the knockout since his camp opened, and he is fighting like he trained for the knockout.
Exactly.
Golovkin lands the right hand there. Jab for Canelo.
Does not look like Canelo plans on winning the fight on points, though he may be up. It looks like he's looking to knock Triple G out.
Or hurt him. And Triple G looked like he's fading a little bit, Max. Body-wise, looked like he's fading a little bit, like he shook his head no after those 2 jabs. He's not feeling comfortable when he's backing up. This is not his style of fighting.
Now 5 rounds of fighting on the perimeter and backing up and not coming forward.
Everybody has to be careful here, though, because anybody can run into a big punch that could end things right here. Good body shots. See, that's what discourages punchers from punching at Canelo. You throw 2 good punches at him, and he bang you with 2 good body shots. Very discouraging for a puncher.
And still the body attack seems mostly missing from Triple G, but he lands his jab continuously. And it's all a matter of what do the judges want to look at as Triple G lands a combination. Left jab, right cross in the closing seconds of round number 5.
Relax, son. Relax, son. How do you feel? Good. All right. You're younger than he is, Saul. You're younger than he is. You've got to take advantage of that, son. No. It's halfway through the fight, okay? Make him miss. Make him miss. Everything good? Yes.
You gotta make it a fight. We cannot sit outside. Yeah. Let's wear his ass out. Let's knock him out, all right? Come on.
Once again, like the first fight, Triple G showing a beautiful jab right there against Canelo. Right there on that cut, missed it with the hook. But then Canelo's right back and landing the power shot, which is a overhand right, boom, right there on the eye of Triple G. So Triple G again being successful with the jab, but Canelo being more successful with the power punches.
Guys, Triple G camp, Abel Sanchez, his trainer, was complaining that Canelo wasn't fighting enough in the first fight. He said he hopes Canelo brings it for the fans, for boxing. Canelo's bringing it. He's doing exactly what they wanted him to do. Triple G is lacking aggression throughout.
And Canelo's just going to get better because he's used to fighting like this, Max.
Good body shot with the left hand by Canelo.
He's just going to get better at it.
Triple G has basically doubled Canelo in terms of landed jabs. And the jab is probably the punch that created the cut above Canelo's left eye. Canelo was cut over the left eye in 2 previous fights against Shane Mosley and Liam Smith. He won both of those fights.
At this point, Triple G seeing that boxing in the middle of the ring is not working. He's not winning this fight doing that. So unless he plans on catching Canelo with one big punch, which is a risky strategy, he's better off forcing the fight forward. He's not doing it.
He's not winning the fight in your eyes, Max. Harold Letterman has Golovkin up 3 rounds to 2.
It ain't that he's not winning the fight necessarily. It's that he can't force Canelo to go back, Max. He would push him back if he could, but Canelo refuses to go backwards. So it's not on him again like the first fight. Everything is dictated on what Canelo wants to do. If Canelo wants to stalk, that's what Canelo does. If Canelo wants to back up,
hand that lands for Golovkin.
If Canelo wants to back up, that's what he does. So Canelo still is in charge, even though he may be behind by a round.
Another jab lands for Golovkin. Canelo is not throwing as many punches in this round. Left hook over the top for Golovkin. Canelo reaching with the right hand. Good left hook to the body by Canelo.
How many of those could Triple G take before he starts to bend or break, Roy?
I don't know. He's taking a lot of them, but he got to be careful for the one coming up to the head off of that. That's what Canelo's working on.
Left hook and an uppercut landed for Golovkin. And Canelo came back with an uppercut of his own.
And Triple G showing really good defense too, Max. He's pretty much blocking that body shot.
Great right hand lands for Golovkin.
Land for both of them.
To me, it looks like he's responding to those body shots like they're getting to him.
They are. They started to.
It's not that Triple G isn't having success at times. He is, clearly.
It ain't his fight, though, Max.
It's not his fight.
That's exactly right. He's not fighting
Canelo
his fight.
who's dictating the fight.
Like he did the first fight.
Punches landed this round. Canelo with the edge, according to CompuBox.
Canelo used to
Might be one of the first rounds in which Canelo has an edge and landed shots, according to CompuBox. 17 seconds to
See
go.
that, guys? Triple G waved him in. Now he's getting hit, and Triple G is getting warmed up and used to the contact and egging Canelo on.
But Triple G get really tired, Max, because he's not used to this style fight. Canelo used to this kind of fight. Canelo has had several of these kind of fights.
We're halfway through.
Ahí va, así te quiero ver,
That's
cabrón.
it. That's what I want to see, bitch.
Así, güey.
That's what I want to see, dude. Good, good, bitch. That's it. Breathe. How are you feeling? Good? Yes. Breathe. Come on, get some put some balls in there. Come on, he's dwindling. He's dwindling.
Counter, right? The jab is working real well. When you go inside with a jab, just 1 or 2 shots. Forget about throwing a big combination. Just make sure you're solid, okay? Okay, that was a very good round. You just let him a couple shots, that's all.
Let's go, boys. Time's up. Let's go.
Mike Tyson in the crowd, and the crowd responds to seeing Mike on the monitor. Still extremely popular everywhere he goes. Harold Letterman, how did you score the first 6 rounds of the fight?
Okay, Jim, I got it 3 rounds apiece. I got it all even, 57-57. Very, very close fight, Jim. I gave rounds 3, 4, and 5. Let me see. 3, 4, and 5 to Gennady Golovkin. But I thought Canelo came back and won round 6 to tie it up. I've got it all even, 57-57.
Round 6 was a round in which Canelo landed more punches than Golovkin. Golovkin continues to throw many more jabs and land more jabs than Canelo. Canelo continues to throw many more body shots and land more body shots than Golovkin.
It's not enough to win the story of the fight, Roy. After all, he's going to have to win the fight, Canelo. And if Harold has it close, it's usually a pretty good indication the judges do.
Max, if he stalks Triple G like this the whole fight, there's no way they're going to give Triple G this decision because he's taking him completely out of his game. First fight, he beat him backing up, where he fought his back backing up and had his way when he wanted. This type fight, he's forcing the issue and had his way when he wants it. There's no way they're going to give Triple G this fight at this pace.
Canelo is not planning on going to the scoreboard. He's looking for the knockout, which is, of course, dangerous against Triple G.
Very dangerous because Triple G can land one ending shot at any time.
Canelo's fighting 3 minutes of every round, clearly to this point, and sustaining his power. It is definitely Golovkin who looks more labored, but it's also Golovkin who's landing more punches through the course of the fight. Hard jab by Canelo Alvarez. Golovkin making Canelo miss there. And landing a left hook.
Canelo willing to take one from Golovkin to land one. That's very, very dangerous, and that's saying a lot about Canelo Alvarez.
Well, he said that it's rare that before a big fight like this, a fighter says he's going to do something and goes out and does exactly what he says he's going to do. Canelo said he's going to take more risks, even though it was Triple G most felt needed to take more risks to win this fight. Canelo is taking those risks.
And whether he wins it or not, Max, Canelo meant exactly what I thought he meant at that weigh-in. He walked right up on Triple G and let him know that I'm coming for you tonight. Ain't nothing able that nobody else can do about it.
Right hand, but left hook, uppercut, all for Canelo, for Triple G.
Triple G is used to landing combinations like that and then walking to the neutral corner as the guy falls. Canelo answered with a big shot of his own.
We're losing here, okay? There we go, hands down, hands down. There we go. Okay, that was a much better round. Okay, but we gotta do it the whole round. The last part of it was great. Stay in the pocket, let's fight this guy, all right?
He see a beautiful uppercut landed by Triple G, but the difference now is he landed and then he catches the right hand straight back. Canelo answering right away because Canelo knows how to fight this style of fight, Jim. This is the fight Canelo wants. Give and take. That's real Mexican style.
And in the biggest tell of the fight so far, you heard Abel Sanchez lean into the corner and tell Triple G, hey, we're losing here. So that's the way Abel Sanchez sees it, and that's a clear sign he's trying to motivate Golovkin to open up and take more risks and throw more hard shots in the second half of the fight.
It's like I told Max, Abel Sanchez knows that fighting this style of fighting, if they go to 12 rounds like this, there's no way they're going to give Triple G that decision.
And for what it's worth, Harold Letterman gave the round to Golovkin.
What is happening in this fight that I see is that Canelo trusts his beard. He believes he can take Triple G's shots, so he's willing to come forward to land his own. The counter-puncher has become the hunter.
The stalker.
Hard right hand by Canelo Alvarez. And Abel Sanchez is right. Triple G's going to have to take more risks and try to match power with power, because Canelo Alvarez's power quotient is going up from round to round.
Better believe it.
Hard right hand for Golovkin. Sticks the jab. But Alvarez keeps the pressure on.
And Triple G landed a good jab, Jim. I can't take that away from him. But Alvarez is fighting the fight he wants to fight. That means he's in control. He's determining and dictating everything that's going on right now.
He's landing the punishing shots, too. For the most part, they're both landing punishing shots. But Canelo is the guy you'd rather be in most of these rounds. Those body shots are devastating. And increasingly, it looks to me like Golovkin's going to have to leave one of those iconic images for us in order to win that fight. He's going to have to turn it around with a big punch.
I don't know if he's going to have the energy to, Max. He's taking a lot of punishment in this fight, wearing him down. And you know, you might not, but in boxing, it takes just as much to take a punch, a big punch, as it does to throw one.
I think two things are possible, Max. Either Golovkin does not have the kind of power he had through most of his career, or he's never fought a fighter with the kind of chin that Canelo Alvarez brings.
You take nothing away from Triple G. He looks more like an old fighter in this fight than he did even in their first fight, than he did even against Daniel Jacobs when it appeared maybe he was starting to slow down. Of course, part of it is now he is fighting top fighters.
Triple G missing with the right hand. Hard left hook for Canelo Alvarez. Triple G's shaking his head.
Right. Now Triple G get back in and Canelo's starting to show a little fatigue. Triple G withstood the test, so let's see what happens now.
This is another round that could be scored either way depending on what you're looking for. It still looks as though Alvarez is landing the harder punches, but Triple G may be landing more.
The cut opened up over Alvarez's left eye, too.
Hard right hand for Golovkin. He needed that punch.
They did.
Triple G came up with more offense in that round. He took a lot of shots, but he gave them two.
And he might have won the round with that last right hand.
May have turned the tide a little bit there.
Okay, very, very good. That's the kind of round I want. Right here, G, right here.
Yeah,
That's the kind of round I want.
Talk attack, Diana. Все, talk attack. Get out the round, Diana. Talk attack.
G, longer and lower. Okay, you got to keep working him the whole round. Okay. The jab is great, but you got to mix it up. Okay. That shot on top is good. Touch him on the sides too. Open him out. Come on, baby. You can't rest on me. Deep breath.
Intelligent fight. Speed. Flex your waist and jab. All right? Come on, keep punching. Water. Give me the Vaseline.
Canelo's mother. A couple of prayers there. It's a close fight. It's very much like the first fight in the sense that Canelo is landing a few more power punches and seeming to land the harder punches. Golovkin is landing more punches and significantly more jabs. Harold Letterman now has Golovkin sneaking ahead on his scorecard by a point.
I'm surprised by that. But I will say in the last round, it's not just that Triple G landed more. His punches seemed to affect Canelo toward the end of the round.
Yeah, it seemed like a little bit of a shift in the fight for Triple G's favor.
And Abel Sanchez said he was pleased with the round. I think he was pleased because his fighter took a little bit more risk.
That's the first round I seen that looked like Triple G had control of the fight.
Triple G with that stiff jab. Now lands a right hand again. Canelo comes back with his counter shots. Lands a right hand over the top. Triple G comes right back, firing with energy.
Both guys looking to end this fight right now.
Of course.
They trade shots at center rings. Canelo with his jab. Right hand lead for Canelo. Triple G trying to get a little rest there for a second. Trying to get a small breather in the middle of a round.
Takes a lot to fight like this, Jim. It's a tough fight by two brilliant fighters. The counterpuncher became the stalker. The banger became the boxer.
And Canelo takes a moment off and Triple G lands some punches.
The question is now that Triple G is really finding Canelo upstairs, sometimes with combinations. Can he put that extra mustard on one of those shots to get Canelo in trouble upstairs, having not put in the work to the body?
Very tired though, Max, and Canelo is making it work right now on purpose to wear him down.
Somebody's going to produce a late round burst. In the first fight, it was Canelo who produced the late round burst. Can he do it again and put the fight away? Or can Triple G, with his whole career on the line, summon the greatness that fueled the middle of that career and restore the legend? Only a few more rounds to see.
Good body shot. Oh, good shot.
Hard right hand by Canelo Alvarez. Triple G trying to fire back with his own right hand. It's an Alvarez round so far with 30 seconds to go. Big left hook for Golovkin.
See, those Triple G shots are starting to move Canelo a little more than they did, even as Triple G is fatiguing.
And the cut is getting bigger over Canelo Alvarez's left eye. Judges score blood, too. Triple G on the attack, looking at the blood and saying, I can make that blow. Closing seconds of this round have been good to Golovkin.
10 seconds.
Who will finish it off? A miss for Alvarez, a miss for Golovkin. A straight right hand lands for Triple G. He got in the last shot.
Yeah, he did.
Another classic middleweight prize fight.
Again. He's ready. He's got nothing left. All right, sit, son. He's done. He's done. Mouthpiece. I got it. Son, 3 rounds. 3 rounds, fast, with intelligence. Speed and intelligence, son. Jab him 2 or 3 times, dude. From the first minute, remember, he comes out in that first minute real strong. In the first minute, don't exchange punches there.
This explains how tough this fight is to judge. Watch what happens here, Jim. You see Canelo, Triple G with a right hand, Canelo with a right hand and a hook, and then Triple G come back and answer with the hook. That's 2-2, 2 very good punches by 2 very good fighters.
They are so evenly matched. We have watched them fight 21 rounds now. There is so little to choose between them. 3 rounds to go in Las Vegas. Harold Letterman, how do you have it through 9?
I have no idea. I got an 87-84, 6 rounds to 3, Gennady Golovkin. Jim, this fight is really, really close. There's no doubt about it. Every single round, close as you can get. As I say, I've got it 6-3 Golovkin. But if any of the judges had it the opposite way, I wouldn't argue, because each round is close. I mean, they're standing in the middle of the ring banging on each other. Very, very close round. I've got it 6-3, Gennady Golovkin.
Andre Ward against Sergey Kovalev, guys, was not nearly as bruising a fight as this.
No.
But Ward was winning the story of the fight, even as Kovalev was gaining some rounds. Ward, like a great fighter, closed the show and knocked his guy out. Does Canelo have to do the same thing here?
I'm not sure. I think this is so difficult to fight to score. I could very easily see a judge having Canelo up 6 rounds to 3, just the way Harold has Golovkin up 6 rounds to 3.
And if these next 3 rounds go like this and nobody goes down, I can easily see us with another rematch with a fight number 3.
It does feel as though if Canelo steps it up, he could go for the stoppage. But then Golovkin comes through with shots
and
like
lands
that.
2 hard power shots, and suddenly has Canelo standing still and momentarily in trouble. Let's see if Triple G still has the magic.
Canelo looked hurt by that, but he's firing back.
He did look hurt.
That was the most hurt Canelo has been in any moment against Gennady Golovkin. But it only lasted a few seconds.
And now Canelo's back on the attack.
And going forward again. And outlanding Triple G again. Gets in a right hand. Hard body shot by Canelo. So much the story of the fight. Triple G looking for another rally like that one.
Harder to sustain those rallies when the guy's been working your body since the opening round.
Yes, sir.
Another hard right hand for Golovkin. And a straight right hand lands again. Canelo comes back with his jab. The trouble for Canelo is that when judges score this round, they're going to be remembering that rally by Triple G that momentarily wobbled.
There's a body shot.
Finally.
Another body shot by Golovkin with the right hand.
Really threw that right to the body like it meant it. Triple G looking for the knockout upstairs meantime.
Good hook by Triple G.
Great hook by Golovkin.
What a chin on Canelo.
What a chin on both of them.
Spectacular. Body shot for Canelo. Hard right hand for Golovkin. In the heat of the battle, Gennady Golovkin appears to have won the 10th round when most he needed it.
Put tape on his glove.
¿Cómo te sientes?
How are you feeling? Good.
¿Te lastimó?
Did he hurt you? No.
Son 6 minutos.
6 minutes, son.
Hazlos más rápido.
Be faster. Flex your waist. Don't risk.
No arriesgues a cambiar golpes a
Don't
lo
risk to
tonto,
exchange stupidly. So,
Me estás escuchando, yo
did
la
you hear
pelea
me?
bien.
You've got a good fight
Vas
going.
bien, no quiero
You're
que te
good.
ponga, no lo vas a poder noquear.
You're not going to be able to
No lo
knock him.
quieres noquear, cabrón. Es muy fuerte. Ya le diste tus mejores golpes, les has estado aguantando. Ahorita lo mejor está
This power was Triple G's best right hand of the night. He came behind that same jab with a beautiful straight right hand over the top, right on the jaw of Canelo's. Doesn't get much better than that. Beautiful straight right hand right there on the eye. Made the eye start back bleeding again. Very good punch by Triple G.
The hardest thing to do is to change your fate. It looked early like Canelo was putting in the body work, fighting his type of fight. Triple G was sucking air and being rocked. And in the last several rounds, Triple G has fought his way back in to the point where it looks like he could change the outcome of this fight.
Yes, he has.
And he's done it by taking risk. He's done it by putting himself on the line. But we must point out, there are writers at ringside who have Canelo ahead in the fight. And just as you know that Harold Letterman, our unofficial scorer, has Triple G ahead in the fight. The only scorers who matter are the 3 official judges sitting at ringside with one of the most difficult jobs imaginable in boxing.
Meantime, the first fight was great. This one's been better.
And for the first time, Triple G is on the attack now. For the first time all
Canelo's
night.
against the ropes. This is the first time in the fight when Canelo has gone to the ropes and assumed the posture that he had through much of the middle of the last fight. And now he comes back to the center of the ring.
The difference thus far has been that Canelo has knocked out smaller fighters, but not scored those iconic kind of knockouts against middleweights. Triple G is used to guys crumbling when he hits them the way he's hit Canelo, and here Canelo is throwing back.
Oh! Triple G making contact again. Landing power shots through the 11th round, and Triple G is rallying.
That right hand by Triple G upstairs is the best punch of the fight.
Yes, it
Trying
is.
to save his career.
Yes, it is.
His career needs a win.
How is Canelo coming forward throwing power shots?
That's what he does,
Unbelievable.
Max.
Amazing recovery by Canelo Alvarez.
He does. He's real Mexican style for real.
A minute left in the round, still on the table.
Triple G fighting a beautiful fight. Boxing beautiful, but Canelo won't stop coming.
This time, Triple G blocked the body shot. He's getting better at seeing Canelo Alvarez's body punches coming. Lands the jab. Couldn't miss, or couldn't get the right hand home. "40 seconds left in the round. Alvarez needs a rally. Gets a hard right hand. In the latter part of the fight, the biggest difference is that Golovkin has been able to land combinations and limit Alvarez to one shot at a time. And there's a hard left hook for Triple G.
And a hard right uppercut by Alvarez.
Alvarez has
And another one.
a couple of real big right hands in the last 30 seconds.
Another good right hand. Another good right hand.
Rally for Alvarez.
And Triple G
Fewer than 10 seconds to go in the 11th round.
Gonna have to take that
Another
right
good
hand
right
away
hand.
from Alvarez. Alvarez keeps throwing it because Triple G's not blocking it.
Hard round to score. First half belonged to Triple G. Second half seemed to belong to Alvarez.
Sit, son, breathe.
Le vamos ganando toda la
Come on,
pinche
we're
pelea,
winning all
güey.
damn fight,
Haz una
dude.
pelea en 3 minutos inteligente.
Come on, 3 intelligent
Ponlo con
minutes.
velocidad.
Intelligence with
Utilizando
velocity.
mucho tu jab y en contra,
Use your
pelea
jab
aquí.
and clam up.
Cuando
And
te
here,
le
okay.
es cuando le das oportunidad a él de que te golpeen.
When you're giving him the opportunity to punch, he's going to come up with everything.
No
But he's
quiero que te
lost.
sorprendes un puto round, Saúl.
Land some shots, okay? You have to be ready. All right? Good jabs, good jabs. That right hand better right here, like I said, okay? Make sure we turn it, but we gotta stay busy. It's only 3 minutes. It's only 3 minutes, all right? Deep breath. 3 minutes.
Canelo Alvarez's mother, as nervous as anybody here at ringside. Gennady Golovkin threw 75 punches in the 11th round, and Abel Sanchez says, stay busy. He threw 30 more punches by CompuBox count than Canelo did in that round. And here he comes again. Hard left hook by Golovkin. jab lands for Golovkin. Golovkin landing power shots. Sticks his jab in Canelo's face again.
Over the second half of this fight, Triple G has landed big power shots upstairs.
Uppercut for Golovkin, knocking Alvarez's head back. He's off to a great start in the closing round. Somehow, Gennady Golovkin gained confidence in these last 3 rounds.
You can't say enough about it. He looked like an old fighter halfway through this fight. Canelo's been killing his body the whole time. It looked like Golovkin was gassed and Canelo was coming on. And Triple G's been like a house on fire the last several rounds, willing his way back into this fight and rocking Canelo.
Talk about big drama show. This has been a drama show. Golovkin throwing and throwing. Alvarez lands power shots in return. It's a Pier 6 brawl. Down the stretch they come. A minute and a half to go. Alvarez fighting as though he believes he needs a knockout. Uppercut for Golovkin.
No punching, no punching.
Only great fighters can do this, ladies and gentlemen.
Only.
These are 2 middleweight greats.
No punching.
Certainly the greatest middleweights of this era, and comparable to those of any era. Both of them. Tremendous performance by both tonight. Less than a minute to go. Who has the last rally? Golovkin landing power shots. Now Alvarez lands in return. The body shot for Alvarez was big. It stopped Golovkin in the middle of a rally. Being busy in the center of the ring is what both fighters are trying to do now. Golovkin letting all hang out. They trade uppercuts. Left hook, half lands for Alvarez. Both fighters dead tired, exhausted on their feet. 10 seconds to go. Uppercut for Golovkin. Who gets the last shot? Golovkin with a right hand. And it's over. Amazing fight.
Round 25, please.
The blood flows from both fighters as they try to catch their breath after a frenetic closing portion of the fight. The last 3 rounds were turbulent, intense, and unbelievably violent.
One of the best fights I've seen in a long time, Jim.
Better than last year's fight.
Yes, sir, by far.
Has 8 rounds to 4. Golovkin the winner, with Golovkin winning 5 of the last 6 rounds in the fight. A closing rally of epic proportions on Letterman's card if he saw the fight correctly. And the official judges are Glenn Feldman from Connecticut, Dave Moretti from here in Las Vegas, Steve Weisfeld from New Jersey. All of them high quality, very cerebral, extremely experienced boxing judges. It's a great panel. You don't expect anything wildly unexpected. You called it, Roy Jones, through the first several rounds of the fight. It was Canelo Alvarez who had the fight he wanted and seemed to be reeling Golovkin in. But what a rally in the second half of the fight by Gennady.
Golovkin really turned the fight around in the second half, did a great job of turning the fight around and using his boxing skills to turn the fight around. So he did a great job again of turning the second part of the fight around.
How much of it was Golovkin dispensing with caution and taking necessary risks?
Well, he had to do that, Mac. I mean, Jim, we said at the beginning of the fight, if he didn't do that, he was going to lose again.
Triple G threw a fight-high 89 punches in the last round. He only landed 20, but the activity was frenetic. Let's go to Joe Martinez to read the scores.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 toe-to-toe rounds of boxing, we go to the judges' scorecards. One more time, Las Vegas. Show your love for these two boxing warriors inside the ring. And here are the judges' scoring totals. Glenn Feldman scores this bout even, 114-114. Judge Dave Moretti and Steve Weisfeld have it 115-113. Your winner by majority decision and new WBC, WBA, IBO Ring Magazine middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo.
So the judges prefer Canelo. And Triple G's heart is broken by the first defeat of his professional career. In a spectacular fight, which clearly could have gone either way. Alvarez gets the call, probably on the basis of what he did in the first 8 rounds of the fight.
Jim, he did what they said they wanted him to do. They said, come forward and fight us. He did exactly what they asked him to do. How could they not expect that he was going to get